What you guys got another video? Microsoft's latest patch triggers widespread sign-in failures. Now, this is another blow for Microsoft. It seems that one thing after another seems to keep happening. They promised that they're going to bring a stable operating system, and then of course they released March 10th Patch Tuesday, which was KB 5079473 for 24H2 and 25H2 builds. Microsoft have confirmed and says that the March Patch Tuesday update for Windows 11 breaks your sign-in with Microsoft accounts across multiple Microsoft apps, including Teams and OneDrive. These sign-in issues appear after installing the KB 5079473 cumulative update, which was part of Patch Tuesday's update for March. And according to Microsoft, this affects applications including Microsoft Edge, Excel, Word, Microsoft 365, Copilot, and a few others. So this can be really frustrating for companies that are trying to work. If they sign out and they can't sign back in, you get an error message on the screen. This can be very frustrating. Now, Microsoft went on to say, as a result of this issue, sign-in attempts will display some form of error message on the screen, which will say something along the lines of, you'll need the internet for this. That will be the error. And it doesn't look like you are connected to the internet, but even if you are connected to the internet, Microsoft said this error message will show itself. Now, Microsoft have said that this only occurs when you're signed in with Microsoft accounts and not local accounts. Microsoft have also said that businesses that are using Entra ID methods to sign in will not be affected by this. And as always, Microsoft said while they're working on a fix, they have issued a temporary workaround, as they always do with these errors that they keep causing. Now, before we go into more detail about the update issues and other news that is happening with Windows 11, let's have a quick word from today's video sponsor, CD Key Sales. If you're looking for cheap Windows 11 Pro or Office keys or Windows 10 keys, then check out the links in the video description. You'll need to create an account. Once you choose your product, you can click on the Buy Now button and use my promo code to get a 30% discount on all your purchases on CD Key Sales. Click the Buy Now button, and once you see the little promotion code box here, put in there capital B, capital R09 and apply that to your order and get 30% discount. Once they send you your key, head over to the activation center, and then you'll be able to activate your version of Windows just like you see here. Just paste in your key, click next, click activate, and you've just removed that annoying watermark and got the full features of Windows 11. Now, this being March the 20th, it's been a couple of weeks before this update has been in the wild, and now we know that it's causing major problems. So if you paused your Windows updates, then you would probably know that this is a good sign because it's not going to affect you. And the workaround they've got here is the issue occurs when the device enters a specific network connectivity state and may resolve on its own. If you encounter the issue, restart the device while keeping it connected to the internet. This should repair the device connectivity state and prevent the issue from reoccurring. So that's basically what they're saying. But however, please note that if the device is restarted without active internet connection, it may return to connectivity state where the issue can occur again. Oh joy. And that's what you can expect when you're updating Windows 11 straight away. And it says here the next steps, we're working to release a resolution to the issue in the next few days. So this will probably be another out-of-band type of update where it will come down and fix this issue, and it will probably break another bunch of stuff as well in the process, because this is what Microsoft keep doing. So much for Microsoft promising they're going to bring a stable operating system to its users. It was only a few days ago that we was talking about the Microsoft received reports of loss of access to the C drive and app failures, and this was to do with Windows and Samsung. It was mainly Samsung really, but it affected quite a lot of their devices. Now, the most frustrating thing for me and probably a lot of other people is when Microsoft release an update, you expect it to be fixing things and making the operating system better, but it's actually breaking it and making it worse. And this was one of them, which was the denial of access to your C drive and app failures on Samsung devices. This was another one. Now, partly Microsoft blamed Samsung for this, and of course Samsung are blaming Microsoft, and of course this is what we're living with today when we update our operating systems. We shouldn't be going through this amount of problems. There's probably going to be another out-of-band update to fix the issue that we talked about today. And of course, they've also released a hot patch as well, which is another out-of-band update. So that makes it free now, I think, for this month. And this is to fix the Bluetooth issue where the Bluetooth was disappearing, connectivity issues and things like that. And of course, some people have already said that the update they released for this, the hot patch they've released for this, is actually made things worse. And they've had to uninstall the update and go back to the previous state. Now, this is a really big problem for Microsoft because they made a vow to make a stable operating system. Now, I responded to quite a few people that have been thinking the same way as me. Windows 11 was stable when they had Windows 11 23H2. It was perfectly fine until they started implementing Copilot and all the other rubbish into Windows 11. And since then, they've been plagued with failed update after failed update every single month, and it's caused in lots of problems. Now, I understand that there is people that use Windows 11 that don't have issues at all. Maybe it's because they're not using certain features or they're not doing certain things on their computer like some people do. But these problems are real and they are being, publicized by Microsoft themselves. So they need to, why don't Microsoft just give people a version of Windows like Windows 11 23H2, extend the life on 23H2 and give them security updates, no feature updates, and just hold that operating system so it's stable and it's working and it doesn't have any Copilot or any of that stuff installed on it, and it's perfectly fine to use. And then carry on testing with a test version of Windows like 25H2, and they can play around with it as much as they like and give people a choice. I guarantee you a lot of people will go back to a stable Windows 11 23H2 rather than using the Windows 11 25H2, which is buggy as anything. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, with that said, my name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I shall catch you in the very next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.